You open your eyes. The world is completely silent. No cars are moving. No buildings cover the horizon. No electricity lights the darkness. No machines are running. Only wind moves through the grass. You slowly stand up. You look around. Everything feels unfamiliar. But this world is already very old. Earth is about 4.5 billion years old. Life has existed here for billions of years. You are not the first living thing. You are not even the first human. And scientifically, there was never one first human. Human evolution happened gradually. It happened across countless generations. But imagine you are here anyway. You are one of the earliest Homo sapiens. You are living roughly 300,000 years ago. And this is your world. You look at your hands. They look surprisingly familiar. Your fingers can grip objects. Your arms can throw stones. Your eyes can track movement. Your brain can remember places. You can recognize faces. You can learn from experience. You can communicate with your group. You are already very human. But your world is completely different. There are no supermarkets. There are no hospitals. There are no roads. There are no phones. There is no internet. If you want food, you must find it. If you need water, you must search for it. If you get injured, you're on your own. Every mistake can become dangerous. You begin walking. The landscape stretches far beyond you. Tall grass moves in the wind. Trees cover parts of the horizon. Animals move between the vegetation. Some are small. Others are enormous. You notice something approaching. You stop walking. A large predator is watching you. You are not the strongest animal here. You have no claws. You have no sharp teeth. You cannot outrun most predators. But you have something different. You have other humans. You hear voices behind you. Several people are approaching. They are members of your group. They recognize the predator too. Everyone becomes alert. Nobody needs to explain what is happening. You have learned these signals. The group stays together. The predator watches from a distance. Then, it slowly disappears. You finally breathe again. This is your first lesson. Survival is not always about strength. Sometimes survival means working together, and humans are extremely good at that. You continue traveling with your group. Everyone is searching for food. Some people collect plants. Others search for insects. Someone finds fruit. Another person searches near the river. You follow them. You are learning. You watch what they do. You remember what they find. You avoid plants they avoid. You follow paths they already know. Knowledge keeps you alive, and knowledge can be shared. That changes everything. Later, someone brings back a stone. It has been shaped into a simple tool. You watch carefully. The sharp edge can cut meat. It can break bones. It can scrape wood. It can help process food. The tool looks simple, but it represents something enormous. Humans can change their environment, and they can improve their tools. The idea does not disappear with one person. Someone teaches another person. That person teaches someone else. Knowledge begins to accumulate. The sun starts disappearing. The temperature begins to fall. Your group stops traveling. Everyone gathers near a familiar location. Someone prepares a fire. The flames begin to rise. You move closer. The warmth feels good. The darkness stays outside the circle of light. Fire is more than warmth. It provides light. It can protect against some animals. It can help process food. It can transform the way humans live. But humans did not discover fire overnight. Their relationship with fire is much older. They gradually learned how to control it. Night finally arrives. The world becomes incredibly dark. There are no streetlights. There are no windows glowing nearby. There is almost nothing producing artificial light. You look into the sky, and you see thousands of stars. The Milky Way stretches above you. You have no idea what it is. You do not know about galaxies. You do not know about other solar systems. You do not know how enormous the universe really is. You simply look upward. For a moment, you are completely surrounded by darkness and billions of stars. You hear something in the distance. Everyone becomes silent. Something is moving outside the firelight. You cannot see it clearly. Your heart begins beating faster. Someone grabs a weapon. Everyone watches the darkness. The sound slowly gets closer. Then it stops. Nothing happens. The group waits. Several minutes pass. The sound finally disappears. Everyone relaxes. This is normal life for you. Danger can appear without warning. You wake up the next morning. The sun rises over the landscape. Your group begins moving again. You follow the river. Fresh water is extremely important. So is food. So is shelter. Everything around you has value. A small mistake can waste an entire day. A serious injury can change your life. A drought can threaten the entire group. Nature controls almost everything. You are not living above nature. You are living inside it. You eventually reach a familiar hunting area. Your group notices animal tracks. Everyone becomes quiet. You watch the ground carefully. You see footprints. You recognize the direction. You begin following the group. Nobody is using a map. Nobody has GPS. But your group remembers the landscape. They know where animals travel. They know where water can be found. They know which places are dangerous. This knowledge is survival. You begin wondering about the future. You cannot imagine cities. You cannot imagine airplanes. You cannot imagine computers. You cannot imagine people living on other continents. You certainly cannot imagine the internet. But something is already happening. Humans are spreading, generation after generation, group after group. People begin moving into new environments. They cross mountains. They enter forests. They move across grasslands. Eventually, they leave Africa. Thousands of years pass. Humans reach new regions. Some move toward Europe. Others travel deeper into Asia. Some eventually reach Australia. Much later, humans reach the Americas. Every new environment creates new challenges. Cold climates require new strategies. New animals create new dangers. New landscapes require new knowledge. Humans adapt through biology, but they also adapt through culture. And culture can change incredibly fast. Imagine watching humanity from above. Small groups become larger. Temporary camps become settlements. People begin controlling plants and animals. Agriculture changes human life. Food becomes more predictable. Populations begin growing. Villages become larger. Some eventually become cities. Then, civilizations appear. Writing develops. Trade expands. Technology becomes more complex. Thousands of years pass. Humanity keeps changing. Now, move forward again. Machines begin replacing physical labor. Steam engines appear. Factories spread. Railways connect distant places. Cars begin crossing roads. Aircraft enter the sky. Electricity transforms cities. Computers begin processing information. Then the internet connects billions of people. All of this began with humans like you. Small groups searching for food, simple tools, shared knowledge, and cooperation. Now come back to the beginning. You are standing in the same landscape. The grass is still moving. The wind is still blowing. Your group is still nearby. Nobody knows what the future holds. Nobody knows what humanity will become. Nobody knows that humans will one day map their own planet. Nobody knows they will leave Earth. Nobody knows they will photograph distant galaxies. Nobody knows they will build artificial intelligence. You certainly cannot imagine any of it. But there is something important you should understand. You are not the beginning of humanity. You are part of the process. Before you, there were countless generations. Before them, there were earlier human species. And before them, there were even older ancestors. Human evolution has no single starting point. It is a branching tree. Millions of years of change created the humans standing here today. And your generation is simply another branch. You look at the people around you. They are laughing. They are eating. They are talking. They are caring for their children. They are doing something humans have done for an incredibly long time. They are surviving together. You do not know their future, but they will leave something behind. Their genes will continue. Their knowledge will continue. Their culture will continue. Their descendants will continue. And eventually, their descendants will become us. You look toward the horizon. The sun is slowly disappearing again. Another day is ending. You have no idea how old the universe is. You have no idea how large the earth is. You have no idea how long humanity will survive. You only know that tomorrow you must find food again. You must find water again. You must protect your group again. And you must keep learning. Because that is what humans do. You were never the first human. There was no single first human. There was only a long chain of life, generation after generation, change after change, discovery after discovery. And somehow, that chain continued until one day, you were born. A human capable of looking backward. A human capable of asking questions. A human capable of wondering where everything came from. And perhaps that is the strangest part. Your ancestors once feared the darkness outside their fire. Today, humans can see across the universe. They once searched for food in the wilderness. Today, they can produce food for billions. They once watched the stars without understanding them. Today, they can send machines toward them. And yet, the story is still unfinished. Because humanity is still changing. Humanity is still exploring. Humanity is still asking questions. And somewhere in the distant future, another human may look back at us, wondering what it was like to live near the beginning of the story.